Hey y'all, how you doing? My name is Joy, and welcome to a brand new game on Pogo.com called Matching Moments. I'm going to try to do a little bit of post-commentary for this one. So, I have recorded the first two chapters, non-commentary style, so I just kind of want to go over it a little bit and show you guys what the game is all about. So, when we first enter the game, you are looking for somebody named Charlie. Where did he run off to in this terrible storm? Oh my god, it's a cat. Charlie, no. What are you doing out here? We're just gonna go straight into a level now, I guess, instead of worrying about our cat. So you're gonna match next to the boxes in order to break them. Standard match 3 game style. You can also use your rockets here to bust through them all in a line or in a row, depending on which direction the rocket is going. I normally try to follow exactly what the game tells you to do for the tutorials, but honestly, y'all, I've played so many Match 3 games in my day that it was just super quick and super easy, and I did, like, booster combinations that they haven't even taught us yet. So, it's been interesting. And hi, Charlie. What are you doing up there? Oh my gosh, Charlie. Which also, great name for a cat. And I love the character design as well. Hang in there, Furball. I'm coming to save you. So, new task. Rescue Charlie. Okay, so this does look and play very much like Solitaire Home Story, where you have to collect the stars, and that's how you complete your tasks for the day, and that's how you complete your chapters. Oh, you poor thing. Don't worry, this storm will pass any minute now. 5 hours later. Any minute now. Oh my god. Yeah, your shack, girl. It's gone. Yeah, there's a spirit. Let's renovate this thing. But of course, that means we have to play levels to get some stars in order to fix the storm damage. And here you see that they're teaching us how to create the boosters and stuff, which, like I said early on, a match of 4 usually gives you rockets, and then I believe, what is it, 7 gives you the bombs? Or no, it's 4, even a little, like, L pattern. If you do an L pattern, it will give you bombs. If you match 5 in a row, you get the little rainbow thing. If you match a square, and it gives you the little helicopter booster. I don't know exactly what they're called, but those are kind of fun too, because they will do like a cross pattern on the board when you first activate it, and then it will also fly off somewhere and take a piece that you need removed from the board. So very helpful booster. I like that one a lot. You know me, I love blue, so we're going to go with blue on this one. Little blue accents is good. Hi, buddy. What's your problem? Okay. Ooh, you've got news. And we're going to have to wait until after another level before we can actually see what that news is. Okay, there we go, yeah. A cross shape or an L shape will also get you the bomb, which the game does a very good job of explaining. A lot better than I probably would. But I will say, per the usual, early on, the game is going very, very smoothly. So I do like it. It's also running very fast. Like, normally I have some kind of delay or a buffer with these kinds of games, but this is running extremely smooth. Yeah, again, we're going to go with the blue on this one. Nah, blue. Blue with the red roof. It's going to tie into the stairs perfectly. That's my typical house design. Just a little pop of blue here and there. My favorite. And now I have to build a tiki bar. I don't really like drinks, so not a big fan of that idea, but I get it. Little Emma can speak. Oh my god, yes, get her on the phone immediately. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. I love that. That's so cute. And her eyes just make you melt, you know? So stinking cute. All right, here you have to match over the carpet to remove it. So that's kind of, again, similar to, I think, like the caramel squares back in Sweet Tooth. Or, you know, Candy Crush style, etc. Boosters, once again, do very, very well at clearing out all of the carpeting. Just move that over, and then we're going to move the bomb over, and shabam. All right, let's build this tiki bar then. What are our options here? We have... Of course, you got to clear it out first. We have... straw roof. Not a big fan. I like matching the leaves. So we're going to go for some leaf roofage. That should be good there. All right, back to the conversation, because this is important. Oh, really? Yeah, never. Never, girl. We are such a bestie right there. Tell me everything. Exactly. Oh boy. See, I don't like that she was talking while driving, and then everything went a little funky. Something's up with that. But then again, call reception does drop out. It's probably nothing, and we'll be fine. She'll call back later. Exactly. A fire pit and the hammock. I would love a hammock. Like have like an in-ground pool or something with a hammock next to it. Dream. Dream backyard right there. 65 pieces of carpet. That's a lot, admittedly. But with some rocket boosters, we should be golden. I like to start from the corners and move my way out because I find that like the lower left and lower right corners in these types of grids are always the hardest to clear out for some reason. So, ooh, I missed a chance to do a rainbow thing, but the board was very kind and gave me one anyway. It's nice that they kind of fixed things for me. I also could have just done an easy one move there, but, you know, you live and you learn. Watching this back and trying to do some post-commentary, like reaction style to my own gameplay, is kind of triggering current me, what past me was up to. It was not good. But of course, do the hammock first, because that is a dream. Let's go with this one over here on the left side. Just looks a lot more comfortable. The one on the right had like rungs in it, and I didn't like the look of that. 66 pieces of carpet, and we have 2 different grids to work through now. And they're also double thick carpeting, which also sounds really good and very comfortable. Not gonna lie. Although I'm more of a hard floor kind of girl. Okay, once again, using the little helicopter booster is very good. Combining that with a rocket will also bring the bomb, rather, not the rocket, over to the other side and make it explode. Rainbow rockets everywhere. Clears out so much of the grid. Probably my favorite way of handling match 3s is the rainbow and the rocket. And another thing that I like to do, as we are told to select these, but I don't need to waste my boosters just yet, so I'm not going to bother with that. Although I can see where it would have been helpful, we are going to try to conserve those for later on in the game, because if I know me, I'm going to need them. But one of the things that I like to do in like Solitaire Home Story and this kind of game is I like to make as many stars, like as a stockpile as I possibly can, just so I can get the story done in a big batch. So as you see here, I'm doing another star instead of doing one task at a time, so this way I can knock out both tasks. I just personally like to play that way a little bit. It's more efficient, in my opinion. But what about you guys? What do you guys like to do? Do you go one task at a time, or would you rather just play the levels and then complete the chapters when you have enough stars to do so? I like the little star-shaped pillow on that one, and then we're going to match the color, not the shape. Then the fire pit in the middle, we will probably just go with the blue one, because again, a little touch of blue doesn't have to super-duper match, and is more clean-lined than anything. No, I don't think it's too close to the waves. But now we get to put in some tiki tables. Which, if my memory serves, when I was recording these levels, this is where we get to meet a new friend. Once again, we're going to match the leaf roof of the tiki bar with our tables as well. I wonder if we put chairs around the tables, because that would kind of make sense. Then again, if you're just going to stand around. Oh yeah, we were supposed to meet before the storm hit. Oh my god, did the storm get him? No, girl, I don't think the storm got him. I think this is him. And hello, sir. That was kind of my first reaction. You can see my hesitation before I hit the button. Yeah, I was, taken aback. Just a little taken aback. But again, I think this game did a very, very good job with the design. From Charlie to Nora to Carlos to Emma. Beautifully designed, very cute. Hi. I also love his necklace. Life's not about hiding from the storms. It's about riding them out. I love that quote. Just saying, from a story perspective, great quote. So let's check and see how many stars we need. We only need 1. So we will play 1 level here, which is just clearing out 32 boxes. We get a chance to test out the hammer power-up in the game. I don't really like needing to do that, because I could easily see a way of clearing that spot without needing the hammer, but you know, sometimes the game's right. When the game's right, the game's right. So we'll play by the game's rules. Why not? Hopefully we can earn some power-ups later, like through the Pogo constellations or something like that. I think that would be very, very helpful, and more than likely what's going to be happening. Alright, let's rebuild the surf hut now, with the 1 star that we got from completing level 8. And for our choices, we're probably, yeah, we're just going to go with the leaf roof again. We're going to match it with the tiki area. I think that looks very nice. There's a lot you don't know about me yet. Well, then why don't you share? Our little oyster. You run the restaurant, I'll open a surf school. You don't think I'm serious, huh? Hold my surfboard. I like how that was like a hold my beer, but PG-ified. It was very cute. All right, how many stars do we need for this next one? Only 1. Okay, perfect. So let's play level 9. And then we get to renew the sunbathing spot. And here you have another one where the boxes are double stacked. So that means that you have to hit them twice. Much like with the carpet, you must clear them out twice in order to officially remove them from the board. So it's a little bit more complicated, but also fairly simple here, as we just have to use our boosters and power-ups effectively. And hope that the board is kind with its respawns, which, look at that, it actually was. Very nice of you. Love the sunset background. Gorgeous design of this game. Once again, I just have to keep mentioning that because it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I think it's an improvement on the Solitaire Home Story one that we have. Of course, ladder for safety. And then for our chairs, we're going to go the comfy route and do cushions because the other ones just do not look comfortable at all. And the umbrella, I'm feeling blue, but I can also see going for the purple to tie it in with the coloration, but I didn't like the little pointy top to the umbrella. So we're going to go with the blue one here to kind of tie it into everywhere else. All right, close your eyes and wait right there. Storm Rider. I love that nickname. Very cute. All right, what you doing, Carlos? That is very pretty. A glimpse at our paradise. You weren't kidding. That is gorgeous. So let's say you and I... you ruined the moment, Mary. Exactly. Not now. Oh, no. Okay, so our last name is Walker. Nora Walker. What seems to be the problem, officer? Not the way that I would have handled that situation if I'm getting called by Mary's number and it's the PD on the line instead. Immediate panic right away. What happened? You were on Miss Mary's emergency contact. Unfortunately, she's had an accident. Oh, no. Is she okay? Oh my god, I guess we'll find out in the next chapter. Oh, holy cliffhanger. Oh my god. Dang, alright, well... Chapter 1 is done. I absolutely hate the cliffhanger there and not knowing if Mary is okay. Let's hope that she is, and we will check that out in Chapter 2 of Matching Moments. Most of this series will not be commentary-based, but I have a little bit of alone time right now, and so I thought that I would go ahead and do a little bit of commentary for Matching Moments as well. It, again, is Pogo's brand new game release, so be sure to check out Pogo to play this game for yourself and see exactly where the story goes. From a gameplay perspective, it, again, is your standard Match 3 style, but with a beautiful graphic design that I really like the style of. It's very charming, very similar to some of the mobile games and some of the old Facebook games that I used to play all the time. Like, kind of one of the reasons I started my channel was for, like, Candy Crush and Bubble Witch Saga, Pet Rescue Saga, that kind of thing, because my uncle... my late uncle used to always ask me for help on like how to get through the levels and how do you beat that stupid raccoon and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know, if he needs the help with it, I'm sure that other people would also enjoy watching it and could probably use some help on how to defeat the levels. So that was why I started doing it. And here we are many years later, still playing through this kind of game, just with a little bit of a twist. So it's been one heck of a journey. But I will catch you guys next time for more of Matching Moments. Check out the links down below for the link to this game, as well as other ways of connecting with me on other socials. And I will catch you guys down the road for more Pogo games.